Exercise and behavior change. Theories of exercise and behavior change in children and college students. Effects of exercise. Over the years, it appears academics have become priority, while gym class and recess have fallen on the back burner. However, new studies are showing that exercise is beneficial for children, especially ones battling depression and behavioral issues. The freshman 15 is a well-known factor for students transitioning from life at home to college. Though the demands of college studies may have students skipping workouts, leaving the books to burn some energy would actually help in the classroom as well. Exercise in children. It isn't uncommon to hear the struggles of children in the classroom. They have plenty energy that may make it difficult for them to remain still. Some also may have a difficult time focusing on the task at hand. Both of these factors can prevent them from excelling in the classroom. Over the years, more children are spending less time being active outside and more time indoors with activities involving technology, such as iPads, TV, a gaming system. Children now spend more than 7 hours a day in front of a screen. How is one to maintain the focus of several children in the classroom? According to one study, kids' accuracy showing improvement in testing after walking on a treadmill for 20 minutes. It is also not uncommon for children to lose focus quickly in the classroom. When they have to keep still, their brains prioritize firing in the overreaction area more than the area of control and management. As a result, their ability to remain still when challenged suffers. Exercise and academic achievement. Regular physical activity will not only help increase children's attentiveness in the classroom, but could help their overall performance as well. In times when children are less active, the significance of studies on the positive impact of sport on physical health, mental health, and cognitive functioning is critical. Exercise in the brain. The effects of physical activity on the brain is nothing new. Every year, more studies concerning the topic are being done. In the 1990s, research was done that showed boosts of brain-derived neurotrophic factor from aerobic exercise. Neurotrophic factor must be present for the growth of the brain cells to stimulate neurogenesis. In doing this, new neurons develop and enhance the brain plasticity, enabling the brain to change its neural pathway. Development at a young age is very critical. This is especially true in the physical and cognitive areas, which work closely together. By participating in aerobic exercise, studies have shown an increase in neural connections as well as the size of the brain. This showed a specific increase in math and reading scores. Exercise and mental disorders. According to Tony Zoll of the Norwegian University of Science and Technology, decreasing future symptoms of depression in middle childhood can be accomplished by participating in moderate to vigorous physical activity. There is also research showing a relation between risk behavior, such as suicide and drug or alcohol addiction, in connection to overweight children who do not participate in sports or physical activity. A study in Norway was done concerning the connection between major depression and physical activity in middle childhood. 6-year-old children were assessed and were followed up at ages 8 and 10. Symptoms of major depression were evaluated through interviews with children and the parents. The children wore an accelerometer over a span of 7 days to assess their physical activity. It was predicted that by engaging in more moderate to vigorous physical activity at age 6, there would be a reduction in major depressive symptoms by age 8. The same applied to 8-year-olds, increasing their physical activity, resulting in fewer depressive symptoms at age 10. From this, it was concluded that children may experience less depressive symptoms in the future by increasing their physical activity. Exercise in college. Exercise in college. 6 in 10 college students do not get the recommended amount of physical activity. Reasons for activity may be time, money, lack of interest. School takes up a lot of time, studies, extracurricular activities, sleep can be one of them, socializing, family events, money. A lot of college students don't have the money to spend on gear or a gym membership. And then there's lack of interest. Very young adults may not be aware of the benefits of being physically active or the risk of not being physically active later on. Here's an image showing the benefits and the cons of regular exercise or inactivity for college students. So regular exercise for college students, the benefits: more energy. Energy is important. They need to keep up with their studies and get from A to B. Just day-to-day activity, energy is huge. Look better. When you look better, that leads to the next one. You feel better. Feel better physically. You feel better about yourself, how you look. That really does affect the brain and how you perform, which going on affects your self-confidence. If you're not confident in your studies, you're not confident in yourself, in your performance, it will lack. Sleep better. Sleep is very important. If you don't sleep, you die. You need to get your sleep at night, and exercise will help that. More active with friends and much more productive at home and work. Some of the cons of regular exercise for students may be the money. They have to buy shoes and other equipment, gym membership. You could get injured. There's always a risk of injury. However, I feel that if you do not participate in physical activity, you're risking being unhealthy later on. And then it could take away time from family. So some of the benefits of being inactive in the eyes of a college student is one less thing to think about. They have a high load with school, more time to watch TV or do whatever of the things they enjoy, and more time to work because money is a factor in school. And some of the cons of inactivity in college: more easily stressed. Exercise is a stress reliever. That's why many people do it, which leads to being more cranky, irritable, agitated. Weight gain. Weight gain is obviously a factor of, overconsumption of foods and not enough calorie burn. Feel embarrassment, how they look. That's the self-confidence factor. You lack that if you don't do it. Eat more, drink more. And the chances are, if they're not working out, they're not paying as much attention to what they eat and drink as well. Can't be as active with kids, worried about their health and longevity, and not as productive at work. Exercise and college performance. By facing new challenges, whether it be physical activity, social opportunities, or increasing learning, it can stimulate the production of new brain cells. In combining those three things, there can be improvement in concentration, focus, and productivity. Michigan State University researchers not only discovered a link between physical activity and higher GPAs in college students, but also that those who had gym membership were less likely to drop out of school. According to Jim Fitzsimmons, Director of Campus Recreation and Wellness at the University of Nevada, Reno, what we know is students who exercise regularly, at least 3 times a week, at an intensity of 8 times resting, graduate at higher rates, and earn on average a full GPA point higher than their counterparts who do not exercise. One study included mice. Scientists observed the amount of exercise and how it affects glycogen levels in the brain. One group of mice was sedentary, while the second group of mice exercised daily. Scientists noticed up to a 60% increase in glycogen in the areas of the brain for cognition and clear memory. In conclusion, Over the years, it is being discovered that exercise has a great impact on more than just the physical sense. Benefits range from helping them remain still and focus in the classroom to reducing depression. It should begin at a young age. The time of development as a child is critical and needs to be stimulated in all areas. And the same goes for college students. The demands of college can be rather high. However, it would be beneficial for students to make physical activity a priority as well. Higher productivity, higher GPAs, and an increase in energy are just a few of the benefits from exercising regularly.